Apple's iOS 26 has been touted as the most significant overhaul since iOS 7, promising a transformative experience with its dazzling liquid glass design and a suite of innovative features. Yet, as the tech world buzzes with anticipation, a pressing question emerges. Does iOS 26 deliver meaningful innovation, or is it merely change for the sake of change? This question demands a closer look at the update's offerings, weighing their visual allure and technical ambition against their practicality, performance, and alignment with user needs. From shimmering interfaces to AI-driven tools, iOS 26 is a bold step, but its true impact hinges on whether it prioritizes substance over style. The hallmark of iOS 26 is its liquid glass design, a glossy, translucent aesthetic that makes icons and menus shimmer with a futuristic glow. While undeniably striking, this visual overhaul raises concerns about battery efficiency, as rendering dynamic effects could strain device resources. For users who value simplicity or have visual impairments, the ornate design might feel distracting rather than intuitive, potentially clashing with iOS's hallmark clarity. Similarly, dynamic icons that react to device motion and become transparent to highlight wallpapers add a layer of depth, but risk being perceived as gimmicky. Most users prioritize quick app access over animated flourishes, and if these effects slow performance or confuse navigation, they could alienate those accustomed to iOS's streamlined interface. Apple could address this by offering toggles to disable heavy visuals, ensuring accessibility for all. Navigation has also been reimagined, with a revamped tab bar and new gestures billed as more intuitive. However, altering familiar controls carries risks, particularly for older users or those less tech-savvy, who may struggle to adapt. If the learning curve is steep, Apple's promise of seamless navigation could falter, underscoring the need for an option to retain the classic layout. Customization, another touted feature, allows adjustments to icon brightness, transparency, and widget styles, but it remains constrained compared to Android's open-ended flexibility. While this step toward personalization is welcome, it feels like a curated sandbox rather than true creative freedom, potentially leaving users wanting more. Apple could elevate this by supporting third-party icon packs or expanded widget functionality, balancing control with user choice. AI is a cornerstone of iOS 26, with features like Image Playground, Genmoji, and AI-generated art styles signaling Apple's entry into the generative AI race. These tools, while fun, lean heavily toward entertainment rather than productivity, raising questions about their everyday utility. For professionals or casual users, smarter Siri automation or context-aware multitasking would hold more value than custom emojis. The animated lock screen, which syncs visuals with music playback, further exemplifies this focus on flair. Though immersive, it risks draining battery life, and minimalist users may find it excessive. Offering a low-power mode for such features would cater to those prioritizing efficiency over aesthetics. Updates to core apps like Photos, Safari, and Camera are billed as significant but feel more like refinements. The Photos app could benefit from stronger search or editing tools, while Safari's tab management still trails competitors in cross-device syncing. The Camera app's simplified UI is promising, but Apple must preserve advanced controls for pro users to avoid alienating them. Meanwhile, features like real-time FaceTime translation, call filtering, and AirPods voice recognition are innovative but niche, appealing to specific use cases like multilingual communication or noisy environments. Their success depends on seamless execution and transparent privacy measures, as users may hesitate to embrace features that could involve sensitive data. The ability to set custom ringtones without GarageBand is a long overdue win, but its late arrival over a decade after Android highlights Apple's slow response to user demands. iMessage's enhancements, including group polls and money transfers, are compelling but remain ecosystem locked, limiting their utility for cross-platform communication. Apple Music's karaoke mode, Auto Mix DJ, and Apple Television microphone integration are technically impressive, but may go underused by casual listeners who stick to basic playback. Simplifying access and providing clear tutorials could boost adoption, as could broader compatibility with non-Apple devices. Apple Maps' habit learning feature, which personalizes routes based on user behavior, is convenient but raises privacy concerns. Apple's strong privacy reputation offers reassurance, but transparent data handling and opt-out options are essential to maintain trust. Similarly, digital IDs for airports and Apple Fitness Plus workout plans are futuristic but limited by regional infrastructure, making them inaccessible in many markets. Accessibility-focused additions like Preview, Personal Voice, and Motion Cues are commendable, but their niche appeal risks cluttering the OS. Apple must integrate these seamlessly to avoid overwhelming users with underutilized tools. CarPlay Ultra, which aims to replace traditional car interfaces, is perhaps iOS 26's most ambitious feature. However, its success depends on automaker adoption and user trust in Apple's control over in-car experiences. Resistance from manufacturers and concerns about safety or compatibility could hinder its rollout, requiring Apple to tread carefully. Ultimately, iOS 26 is a bold, visually stunning update with undeniable technical ambition. Yet, its heavy emphasis on aesthetics and niche features risks overshadowing core user priorities, stability, battery life, and simplicity. For power users, AI tools and CarPlay Ultra signal a forward-thinking vision, but their impact hinges on flawless execution and broad accessibility. For everyday users, the update must deliver a seamless, efficient experience without sacrificing performance. As iOS 26's September 2025 release approaches, its beta offers a glimpse into Apple's vision, but those prioritizing stability may want to wait for the final version. The question remains, is iOS 26 a revolutionary leap or a flashy facelift? By balancing innovation with practicality, Apple has the chance to redefine the smartphone experience, but only if it listens to its users' true needs.